Hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all doing? How you feeling? How you doing? We still in August, right? We still in August. We still in August. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So let me go on here and read these comments, cause so let me go on here. Yeah, y'all. Check in who's here. I know it's what 11 a.m. Eastern time. So workers who work during the day should be almost on lunch break. Night shift people, y'all awake? How y'all doing out there? I said, let me come on. Oh, let me tell y'all. We had a couple of storms here in Arizona. I'm in Arizona right now. For those that don't know, I move around, okay? But right now, I'm spending most of my time in 2025 in Arizona. And we had a couple of rainstorms here. Yesterday, probably, I think 2 days this week, and at least 1 day last week. And, you know, for those that, yeah, I'm near Southern California, and it don't rain that often in Southern California. I live there. But it rains sometimes here in the desert too, but it's a little different to me because as many of y'all may know, the rain kind of gets you sleepy and stuff like that. Man, I've been out. So much that it was like 10 o'clock. I get into bed and I'm like, oh, that's right. I suppose it went live a few hours ago. But my body was telling me like, ooh. And then it's also, everybody is not in school yet. I know some places like some schools in Chicago, they don't start till next week. And then the one where I work at as staff, they started this week. It's been busy. You know, it ain't, we don't want to just pray for the students now. We got to pray for the faculty. We got to pray for the staff. It's a lot with that too. So shout out to the faculty and staff on at all the schools at every level, because it don't be talked about enough. And you know I'm gonna be talking about that real soon. But I am currently live on Just the Recipe Facebook page. So those that want to check it in, I'm currently live on there. I'll be on here for a little bit since I since that rain took me out. That rain took me out, y'all. So I said, let me get out here, because once I got in the bed and realized, oh yeah, I supposed to came on a few hours ago. Once I hit that bed, I'm dead. That's it. But I rose back up, and I'm here, y'all, and I'm here. So I just want to see who's out there, what's going on. And then, you know, Wi-Fi haven't been too bad, but a couple times it was a little shoddy here and there through the store, but the rain was needed. So yeah, some people was asking me, is there any grass in the desert in Arizona? That's what they said, Arizona. Yeah. And so are there palm trees. But it also rains. This probably been, I've been here almost 6 months. Oh wow, it's almost been 6 months. It has rained at least 3 times in the last 7 days, and maybe 4 times in total for me since I've been here. 4 or 5 times in total the last 6 months. So yes, it rains, y'all. It rains. And there's grass. You may not see it everywhere, and you may see a little pile here and there. But you know what? When I was living in Southern California, I was not mad at it because I like the rocks, and then I had like a little patch of grass in my backyard, and I was cutting grass. I was doing all of it. And that didn't bother me, that little patch then, but a whole acre, half acre, quarter acre, oh, no. Let me go ahead and work with somebody and let them do that. So, but yes, it's grass, y'all, it's grass. And you know what? Since I have missed out yesterday, I'm going to come on more often this upcoming weekend, especially because it's a 3-day Labor Day coming up. So we almost out of August. And what astrology season is this? Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Virgo season. Speaking of that, you know, I like it. I like to hear when sometimes people, I get it. There are some similarities when around the time you're born, just like it's some similarities from your race, your gender, your work background, professionally, ethnicity. Yes, of course. But it's not the end all, and it's not everything, y'all. So I remember seeing one because I fall under the Cancer. And I remember seeing one talk about something about just recently. Oh, yeah, something about, and it might even, let me see. Because, what's your favorite color? And then for Cancer, it shows in the, in someone's closet with clothes and it's all black. And then a lot of people's like, oh yeah, that's it. Fine. But if you, are we speaking for everybody? Are we speaking for everybody? Because I really don't mind being my own representative, okay? And no. I had to think back, like, when have I ever wore all black? The last time I could even recall wearing all black was in Army, when we had to wear our uniform for physical training, and it had a little bit of splash of yellow that was, you know, that ran across our chest, the Army words. But that's the last time I can recall wearing all black. So, you know, all of this is nice and all of that, but speak for yourselves, okay? Because look, that's not everything. And I know that I don't wear all black. I don't wear all black. But that was probably the last time. Because I didn't even try to think, have I been to an all black event? Nope. Usually if it was an event that was black, it was black and something else. And I wore to something else. I didn't wear the all black. Now, if it's an all black event, sure. But usually I got to have a little splash of color. But anyways. Shout out to Virgo season. Virgo season, all the August birthdays. Shout out to all the August birthdays. Shout out to Shawnee's girl. I know it was just your birthday last weekend. It was just your birthday last weekend. Shout out. So this Virgo season, I just know when it ends around the 20 something. It changes around the 20 something of each month. So that means my daughter fall up into the season. But her birthday is next month. So does my sister. So shout out to my sister Tamika. Shout out to my baby girl Talia. Hey Talia. But yeah, so shout out to all of y'all. But August baby, shout out to y'all. What y'all do? What's going on? How y'all been? What's your plans for the rest of the weekend? What's y'all Labor Day plans? For me, I gotta work on coming back on live a little bit more this weekend for y'all, because I want to know what's going on and be able to answer any of the questions y'all have. And then let me go in here real quick too. And then, like I said, as of right now, my lives is going to come from Just Teresa B page, Just Teresa B Facebook page. So if y'all want to check in from that page so I can see your comments. And in the meantime, let me catch up with the ones I did receive. It's quite a few things I will be talking about real soon, based on some stuff that I have read, and some comments that I've seen. Oh wow! Shout out. What was this? So about 13 hours ago. Okay. What's up? What's up, Mr. Carl Harvey? Shout out to you, since you gonna use my military name. What's up with you, Sergeant First Class? Oh man. Harvey, shout out to California. Shout out to my Cali people. Compton. Man, I miss you and Sheila. Tell Sheila I said, hey, I miss y'all. I really do miss y'all. I talk about y'all here and there too, just so you know. But shout outs to you. I gotta see if I can tag y'all in these too, so y'all can get it. Yeah. One of the best couples I have ever met. Shout out to y'all. Okay, I just got your message. Shardees. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that in a minute. Your message just came in. But yeah, Chief always gonna be here, Harvey. Chief gonna be here. Chief gonna be here. But yeah, the Harvey family. Oh wow. You know, him and Sheila, met them in Cali. I think she's from Detroit. My bad if I got it wrong, but I think I got it right. I think she's from Detroit. But shout out to my Cali people. But I know Carl Harvey is from Compton. But real good people. Met them. What year did I move there? Ooh, was it the same year I came back from Iraq? I had to go. I'm like, deuces. I think it was a year after. Let me see. So I came back. What was that? Oh my goodness. I got to take it back. Way back. I think I got back 2006. So yeah. So 2007, 2009. From 2007 to 2009. I was living in Southern California. Met the Harveys, lovely family. Very good representation of what, and they have about 3 or 4 kids. 2 boys and a girl at least. I know it's only 1 girl, and I know it's at least 2 boys. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't know if it's 2 boys or 3 boys. I can't remember right there with that. But, and at least 1 grandchild, first granddaughter. They may have more. But how many y'all have anyway by now? What y'all have? But good family, good representation of what it looks like to work together and stick together. And like I say, 1 from West Coast, 1 from Midwest area, and they've been strong for a nice minute. Probably, let me see, I'm sure at least 25 years. I'm just gonna say at least 25. I know, at least. I know it's longer than that because one of their kids, or maybe most of their kids, are probably in their 30s. I'm trying to think, is a baby girl in their 30s. If she ain't in her 30s, she's almost there. So, but learned a lot. And what was interesting when it comes to Carl Harvey, shout out to you, man. I learned a lot about, and I was a little young one at that time. So I was somewhere in my 20s, but that was the first time I really understood a lot about financial literacy. I had no credit, which was bad credit. Didn't understand that till Carl Harvey schooled me on that. So I learned a lot. Matter of fact, he was a big part of why I even decided to continue to pursue my education and get my graduate degree in business. And yeah, oh man. So, yeah, y'all, I'm here near y'all. So it gotta be real soon now, cause now we close again. But I really wanted to stay there. When I switched over and became a war officer, so that's why when he say chief, I was a chief war officer. But at the time when I met him, I was enlisted. I was a sergeant, staff sergeant to be exact. And I actually wanted to stay there. I was able to see myself just staying there. Most people who was in the military didn't want to come and be stationed in Southern California because it's a training station, training base. So when you see it like that, you just see training and leave. But it's different when you stand there, as someone staying there permanently for whatever the time period you got to stay there for, then a couple months of training. And one of the main reasons why it was for me, because my daughter was, when I first left, she was about 6-7 months to Korea, and then I just kept moving around. So that was the longest I've been around my child. And I brought that up on my Social Healing podcast. So y'all go get more of that too. But I did bring that up when I was recording with host Zach, host of Sub Blood podcast. But yeah, so that was the longest I've been with her, was 2 years, like consecutive. I did go to school for about 2 months during that time, but that was fine compared to being gone for a whole year or 6 months or 9 months. So that really helped too, because I learned so much about motherhood from Sheila, Sheila Harvey. I know she don't be on social media. Carl do, but I know she don't. So, Carl, make sure you pass this message on to Sheila. A matter of fact, make sure you show this to Sheila. Hey, Sheila. But I learned a lot when it came to that from Sheila. And I learned a lot about financial literacy from Carl. Lovely couple. We got to catch up, y'all. I can't wait to see y'all. It's just so much to catch up on. That was, what, 2009? 2009. That's been a long time. So, we do need to catch up. And that's a big part of why I like to kind of come online too, because this is one of the best ways. We all got things going on in our lives. We all live all around the world. And that's the beauty and why I'm so grateful too, because I've had opportunities to be in different places, see different things, meet different people, and learn so much. And I'm just so grateful. And I'm still learning, because what? If I'm not learning it, I'm not living. So shout outs to you. I wish I was on when you, cause that was right around the time looking at when you commented when I supposed to be on yesterday. But it's all good. It's all good. And let me go ahead and at least, I'll comment on that one too. I'll comment. I at least tapped in on that. So, let me see. What was the other ones? Let me check this one. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So again, shout out Charlize. Shout out. Happy belated birthday. Charlize went to Tennessee. Okay. Tennessee for your birthday. Whitewater rafting. Oh, girl. Love it. Now that you went and got a little taste, we got to make sure we do it. We got to do it real soon too, because whitewater rafting is amazing. Moonshine tasting. Okay. All right. Nice. You really want to try zip lining? I did not realize you haven't done that. I thought we did it together. But I'm great. It's so good to hear that you have done it. Because we got to do that too. We got to do that together too. But yeah. You say you chickened out. I'm still reading as I said. I'm still reading the comments. Okay. But okay. Now I know this ain't the same, but I do feel like, I know whitewater rafting and zip lining is not the same. One is in the air, one is in the water, which both are amazing. Air and water are amazing. But depending on how long it was, that could have been a part of it too. But girl, let's do it together. I'll go first. And we'll do one that's a little shorter distance. Just not too far distance. But okay, so yeah, shout out to Chardonnay's. I know some people don't like to get their age out publicly, so since that message was private, I'll let that be. But yeah, okay, so I got that. So what else I need to see? What other comments I missed out on? What else y'all got going on? Like I said, I'll be on here this one a little bit longer today. A little bit longer. What else I have to say? Like I said, I'll be on a little bit more this weekend. I'm still doing some recording, so there will be some more content that come up on my pages. YouTube is my primary page, my Just Teresa YouTube page. I'm working on getting my Instagram, Operation She Got Courage. I'm working on getting that page together, y'all, of my Instagram page and my Just Teresa page. But my links are in the bio from wherever you getting this information from. You'll be able to just go to my bio, and you'll be able to, okay, these messages are coming now. And you'll be able to see my other pages. But Operation She Got Courage Instagram page, I'm working on that, and Just Teresa Instagram page. So I'm working on that. And then, like I said, with my YouTube, Just Teresa YouTube page, that's where I'm gonna put a lot of my content at. And one of the biggest things I'm gonna be, so from my hikes to the ATV to, it's going to be some zip lining real soon. I do have a waterproof device. So I think it's going to be some white water rafting. Because yeah, that was so cool with some white water rafting. But just a lot of those different things that I do, just put a few minutes of some of the things that I enjoy doing. Put that on there. So it'll be on the pages soon. And then, like I said, Social But Healing Podcast, you're going to hear a lot of this year. I'm going to be putting a lot of information, a lot of content on. I'm so excited about, from people who I collab with, and just where I've been, where I'm at, and where I'm going. So it's a lot going to be shared on Social But Healing Podcast. But a lot of the content will be on YouTube, so you can check that out. And then right now, me and Zach, like I said, who hosts Zach, who hosts Sub Blood Podcast, we are currently recording some content together right now. So that'll be coming out very soon as in next month, because we're going to be wrapping up all our recording next month. And then I'm going to be sharing a lot of that on my page next month, so more to follow. And like I said, with YouTube, a lot of it's going to be on YouTube. So Teresa B, that's me. You're going to see a lot of that, so I'm gonna have it on there. And then after that too, like I said, it's going to be with other people I'm going to collab with, educators, community activists, licensed therapists. Shout out to Dr. Keisha Keefe. So I'll talk more about that and my experiences with her and things that she got going on, which is exciting. But quite a few artists, many artists actually. And then, like I said, many of the artists are community activists too. So we gonna be doing some stuff very soon. But right now I'm wrapping up with host Zach. And for me, for us, a lot of what we're recording is kind of giving y'all a little background of who we are, like I said, and where we're at in our lives and what we're working on and what both of our podcasts are. So Zach, he talks more about what his content is. And for me, it's just living life the best you can, being your best self, working on yourself. As I mentioned about financial literacy, It's going to be talk about that. It's going to be talk more detail about how that came about with me and Harvey, but how from 2007 or 8, but I know it was between 2007 and 9, from present time of where I'm at with it and how it has helped me and my child and others. Because that's what it's all about, motivating the rising, elevating yourself, motivating the rising, and collaborating with community. That's what it's about for me. That's what Operation She Got Courage Foundation is about. So I'm going to share a lot of that on Social But Healing Podcast. I'm going to share just a lot of my adventures of where I've been, who I've talked to, things like that. Way mode experiences. I know some of that is already on the content on my pages. A lot of the content is on my pages. And then right now, and then I did say Teresa B is my YouTube. So, you can follow me there because that's where I will be putting a lot of my content too. And then, yeah, so other than that, these lives supposed to be just checking in. Like I say on the previous ones, these are checking in just to say, hey, y'all. And then those that don't be on the live, you can always comment, because just like right now, I'm trying to get to them so I could be able to check y'all all out. Authors going to be on very soon too. Shout out to cousin, Jura Brown. Shout out to him, because I know he's working on his book. Can't wait to hear about it and get him on Social But Healing Podcast so we can talk about it. Because as an author myself, that's where I know we could also relate on, and I love it, and I love learning, like I said, and getting to know more about that. So shout out to him too. Let me see what's this other content. Yeah, shout out to Lee. Shout out to Lee too. Lee Broden talk a lot about physical fitness. He share a lot on his page about physical fitness. So y'all go follow him. Lee Broden. Follow him and check his stuff out. But hopefully he'll be on real soon too to talk about a lot of that as well. But shout out to you, Lee Broden. A lot about physical fitness, mental and physical fitness. He talks a lot about that. So as I mentioned with community activists, a part of, you just provide services. That's how you get the title. So you don't gotta necessarily go to school and get a piece of paper. It's the actions you put in. So I wanna shout him out as well. Let me see who else on here that I've been missing. Because one of the things I like about going live, I could just go in and check the comments at the same time. Get it all done at the same time. Get it all done. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Lisa Mickens in San Antonio, Texas. She be hiking beautiful areas, too. Beautiful. I can't wait to get there soon, too. Of course, around the fall, winter season. But beautiful areas. I got to hike there. Beautiful, beautiful. So shout out to you, Lisa Mickens. And then let me see here. Oh, and then shout outs to Juanetta from North Carolina. It took me a minute to remember what you was talking about. The last time we talked, you said it was last spring. It's like, wow. And you mentioned how I talked about I was sharing with you about power of attorney and the importance of having that and a living will. I forgot that I shared that with you, but I'm glad that you brought it back up, because that is something else that I'll be talking about on Social Healing Podcast for everybody else too. I mean, these are things that I've always did do, where I had these conversations with people one-on-one, but I'm just here to now put it out there to the world. This is where my focus be at. And then all the back to school bashes, there are still some more that's out there. So I know I post a lot of it about Chicago, because that's because I'm Chicago. And wherever I stay, if I see some stuff, some pages I follow, because I like, again, to collaborate, and I'm all about community. So I'll share more, but just know, every area in the country, you should have some local areas with nonprofit organizations that are out there. So this is the time to take advantage of the back to school bashes, the resources that are there. And usually, you know, the resources are not just, the kids get some school supplies, but it's also a lot of good resources for parents and just for families, period. So you want to check that out. So please go in. If you're on social media, like, follow those local areas in your, where you stay. So you could be, and even if it's not for you, it could be for someone else too. So, I do want to say that we already passed August 21st. Okay. We're past that. When was this one? This one, it don't show the date here. Oh, okay. I see it. The 14th. I shared it on my page. My Just Teresa page, mental health chat. That was in Chicago. And the lead was, the lead on the panel was the mayor, Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago. And then it had quite a few panelists of men and women, which was amazing. Looks amazing. But again, it's a lot of information that's out there, y'all. It is. I'm just doing my part. And like I said, I'm just on here to kind of share that. I think everything else is missing. A lot of back to school bashes that I shared. We're past the 23rd. What day is this to be exact? What's this day? Oh, okay, I see. But what y'all doing during Labor Day? This weekend, I'm gonna make sure this weekend, if I come back on a weekday, it's gonna be in the evening, because I know most of y'all be on in the evening. But I had to come on right now because I know I ain't been on for a minute, and I said, let me come on a little bit longer for y'all. But other than that, and let me see, I think this is the one I already checked. I'm just trying to go through these comments. Oh, yeah, I shared over the weekend. It was 105 degrees. I forgot the warmest it's been since I've been here. I mean, it is what it is for me. Because it ain't like I just be standing outside. So just like the one that's I shared over the weekend that was 105, I came out for a little bit just to see what was going on, get me a couple of little snacks and drinks, and I went right back in the AC and hung out and did different things in the AC. And then when the sun was getting ready to set, I came out to the pool. Okay, so I just showed y'all that, and there was a comment about how hot it was, but that don't stop my day. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to comment on that because I just noticed that one too. But I think I had commented on everything. Let me make sure, trying to get to all the other pages to make sure I'm all caught up before I wrap this up. And like I said, next month is about to be so much other content that's about to be more consistent on Social But Healing Podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to Teresa B YouTube page, because a lot of it's going to be on there too. I will be going live very soon on all the other platforms, but right now I'm just trying to stick to Facebook live through the summers, which is almost over. We got a few more weeks for the summer. But I'll keep you posted if you just follow the pages. I'll keep you posted on what the next move will be for me with this. Okay, yeah. But other than that, and let me see, I think I did check this one. Okay, I did. Okay. So other than that, if it's anything else, like I said, just go ahead and comment on this video. If you don't want to comment on it publicly, understand, go ahead and inbox me, and then I say that, but then I got to go in and look too. So let me go in here and check it is too. But you know what? I'll probably just check on this when I go live again this week, because I got to go through these I gotta go through these. So I'll check on it next week because I noticed some that inboxed me. It was a lot of videos to get my perspective and what I think and things like that. So yeah. Oh, and then I did comment on some. So I would try to comment on all, but if not, I'll just, so y'all know, it's gonna be on the video, my response. But let me also mention this because so I mean, y'all can continue to ask, but I'm just trying to throw it out there. I don't compete with no one but myself, just to be a better person. So I know many of you all mean well, and you know, so but there was a question I had a couple questions at times about just comparing me with my mom or whoever, and I know y'all mean well, but and whatever other topics people will have. And I appreciate the compliments, I do. What I also want to just make sure is clear, I don't compete with anyone. That's not what I'm here for. That's not my mission. It's just me competing with myself, continue to be a better person. That's what it is for me. Continue to spread the love, positivity. That's it. That's what I'm here for, because I'm going to be a future ancestor soon. So I want to be able to make sure that I pay it forward. Okay. So that's all it is for me. But you all have a wonderful rest of your day, your week. If there's anything else you have, please reach out to me. But enjoy the rest of your time, and I'll talk to you soon. Until next time.